Before I read this statement, I'd like to let it be known by the House that in this Parliament, the National Assembly, the Interparliamentary Union is actually under the leadership of the very able Deputy Speaker, the Honorable Gladys Sholei. And Madam Speaker, I'm seeking a statement, to bring a general statement regarding the International Day of Parliamentarism. Honorable Speaker, I rise to give a general statement regarding the International Day of Parliamentarism. Honorable Speaker, the International Day of Parliamentarism is celebrated every year on the 30th of June, the date in 1889 on which the Interparliamentary Union, the IPU, also known as the Parliament of Parliaments, was founded. The day was established in 2018 through a United Nations Assembly resolution. Instituting an International Day for Parliaments is particularly important at this crucial time for parliamentary democracy, when people are losing trust in political institutions and democracy itself is facing challenges from populist and nationalist movements. If democracy is to thrive, then parliaments, as the cornerstone of functioning democracies, need to be strong, transparent, accountable, and representative. Honorable Speaker, the International Day of Parliamentarism is the time to review the progress that parliaments have made in achieving some key goals to be more representative and move with the times, including carrying our self-assessments, working to include more women and youthful MPs, and adapting to new technologies. The United Nations General Assembly, UNGA, in its resolution A/RES/72/278, recognized the role of parliaments in national plans and strategies and in ensuring greater transparency and accountability both at national and global levels in order to ably represent and protect the interests of the public. Honorable Speaker, this year's theme about Parliaments for Planet is an emphasis towards better climate policies. You will recall that this esteemed House in 2016 passed the Climate Change Act to, among others, provide a regulatory framework for enhanced response to climate, to provide a mechanism and measures to achieve low carbon climate development. Honorable Speaker, in order to ensure that legislation such as this and other House resolutions are implemented by the relevant authorities, this House amended the standing orders to allow cabinet secretaries to appear to respond to parliamentary questions in plenary, and this aims to uphold checks and balances while respecting the principle of separation of powers. The new procedure has proven effective and efficient, enabling cabinet secretaries to explain government policy and answer questions on the floor of the House, thus enhancing executives' accountability to the people through their elected representatives who are the members of Parliament in this House. Honorable Speaker, Parliament has also taken steps to ensure that its internal processes are responsive to SDG number 13 on climate action. Strategic pillar number 5 of the Parliamentary Service Commission Strategic Plan 2019 to 2030 seeks to embrace a green, compliant parliament that responds to the global push for sustainable and environmentally friendly in the midst of finite natural resources. The aim of this strategic pillar is to adopt and implement modern energy management systems as well as waste recycling technologies in Parliament. Madam Speaker, there is need to hasten the implementation of these proposals to ensure that Parliament is at the front in fight against climate change effects. Honorable Speaker, on a positive note, the integration of information, communication, and technology as an essential ingredient for effective and efficient service delivery through representation, legislation, and oversight has been embraced by the National Assembly of Kenya as captured in the Strategic Plan 2019 to 2030. Strategic Pillar number 4 facilitates that the Parliament of Kenya, in its quest to transform into a paperless parliament by 2030. The objectives under the pillar seek to enhance automation and digitization of all systems and processes core to the operation of both houses of parliament in this republic. The National Assembly has made remarkable progress towards achieving the objective of going paperless by 2030 through paperless solutions and automation of processes. Madam Speaker, through this paperless solution, our parliament will be able to make its contribution, albeit a little one, toward combating climate change by reducing its carbon footprint. Madam Speaker, as we continue to commemorate this year's International Day of Parliamentarism, I encourage all of us to renew our commitment to continue to promote transparency, accountability, and inclusivity in the parliamentary democratic governance with a view to enhancing the voices of our people and realizing the aspirations for a better future. I truly thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, and I signed this on the 4th of July, 2023. I do thank you, Madam Speaker, and happy Parliamentarism Day to you too. Asante.
How come the members are not acknowledging the happy wishes from Honorable John Kiarie? Okay. Next order.
Order number 8, motion. Consideration of the Public Finance Management National Peace Support Operations Fund Regulations 2023